up late, cooking up a dope mix. You know, when it comes to this content, man, y'all already know what's going on. I got puppies on the ground, so you know it's a constant grind when you got babies on the ground. You see what's going on, man. You got babies like this here on the ground, man. You can't sleep, man, cause this here next level. He hungry right now, so that's the reason why I turned on my live, let y'all get some raw footage of how I put it together for my bulls, or should I say my pups at the peak of 4 weeks. You know, this pup, you can tell, look, small and compact, full tail, nice back, head, shoulders, nice chest plate, nice fronts, nice eye spread, stacked pedigree. Y'all see what's going on, man. This is next level bull right here, man. Oh yeah. Y'all already know it. Y'all already know what I'm about to get at, man. Y'all already know what I'm about to get at. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Beef up my channel, man. Let me get monetized, man, where I can be able to get back to my community, man. Of great ones, man. And get the way y'all can beef up y'all program with some of this fire that I got over here at TV Inc., man. Y'all see what's going on. But I'm finna feed my pups mush. For some reason, like I had said in my last content, I be having a little trouble with my bulls responding to my mush in the earliest stage. For some reason, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because I don't let them build up a bigger hunger pain to where when I put that mush on the ground, they go right into it or what. I don't know what the case may be, but I will figure it out. But you know, I'm finna show y'all how I get on when it comes to feed my pups mush. This is like the 4th day of being fed mush. It's my boy right here. He's chasing. He understand my language. He letting me know, man, I'm hungry. I'm finna get you together. I got you, son. I swear I got you. I'm finna make sure you get right the way you can sleep. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is my boy chasing, man. This is a Trunks son. This is a Pogo grandson and a Teach great grandson. You know what I'm saying? Teach, if y'all don't know who Teach is, he's a product of this guy that produced outstanding bulls in China, man. His father, his grandfather was imported over here to the United States from China, man. Look at my boy. My boy, I love my boy. He finna goddamn me. You gonna change things for us, ain't you? Yeah, I know it. I'm finna get you together, son. I'm just letting the people know. Let the people know what's going on, man. Let them know what's going on. You let them know what's going on. I love my dogs, man. This is a new life right here, so it's only right that I show them that unconditional love. You know, this when you know you love your pups or love your product, or you for real about this way of life. He getting mad. Look, what's up? Look, what's up? Look at him. What's up? What you tripping on? Look, my boy chasing, man. I love him. It's $1 million dog. Y'all getting the raw footage of what it looked like in the beginning stage of him going into 4 weeks. This dog is small and compact, man. You wouldn't even believe this dog going on 4 weeks. Look how small this dog is, man. Come on, man. Look, and he get mad. Look. That's how you feeling, son? What's up? That's how you feeling? Hey, my boy, what's up? What's up? Yeah, you hungry? I got you a toy too. Oh, this is exotic. This is next level exotic. This ain't your normal exotic right here. This is some of China's best blood right here. It's some of China's best blood, man. It's a product of China blood right here. You understand me? This one of those functionals exotic. This not an exotic that you can't leave out in your backyard too long. You know what I'm saying? For all that, what's going on? All right. Yeah, this one of them exotics you can put in your backyard and leave them out there for hours and won't have to worry about them shutting down on you. Any move like a fox. Boy, move like a fox. You can't see it right now because he's still young. He barely trying to get his walking pattern together. But yeah, man, this next level right here. Yeah, this next level right here, man. This boy here got all kinds of stuff wrapped up in his pig. I'm talking about from bait blood, from blue veneno, teach, pogue up, man. This boy got all kinds of stuff wrapped in him. So y'all know what he gonna do. Y'all know he a tropical factory. Boy, tropical factory, man. He gonna be known for producing anything you can think of, man. When it comes to eye candy, huh? Ain't that right, son? Yeah, you tell him, man. You gonna produce the best of the best, man. Yeah. Let me get this boy some feed together, man. Crush up some of this old feed and put this milk together so I can go on and get these boys together so they can rest good while I rest. The rest of my bulls, they looking for some attention. I ain't gonna give them none right now today. Or should I say right now, pup is focused right now. But this my boy Chase. I'm gonna let y'all check out Nala. I'm gonna get you together, son. I got you. That's my keeper right there. This is Nala right here. I ain't for sure about now one of these puppies right now. I'm not sure if anything be moved up out of here. When it comes to this little right here, this is gonna probably be the one that you got a chance at, man. But right now, it's kind of cloudy right now. I can't really say because, man, these puppies are next level, man. And I'm not saying that because I got the product. I'm just telling you what's going on, man. These pups that you witnessing or you looking at right now, man, is next level, man. These are game changers. You have your own opinion. You entitled to your own opinion. You feel otherwise, man, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the proof in the pudding, speak for itself, man. I ain't here to just rap and cap with you, man, and make you believe in something that ain't really going on. This really going on right here, as you can see. Look at this girl, man. Look at this girl. Nice chest, nice fronts, nice head. You can tell this girl gonna have a big head. Look at her head. This says a lot. You don't see that over on the front of her head? Look at this. Look at this. You see? This is a female. Look like a male. Full tail. Nice back. Look at her back. Nice rib. Nice rib. Nice eye spread. Light, nice muzzle. I really ain't sure about her color right now and the color of her eyes because it's still too early, man. You really can't determine what the dog color gonna be set at, man, at an early stage like this. So you got to give it time to kind of settle, man, for you to be able to say, okay, this dog is a lilac or this is a blue. You know what I'm saying? You really can't tell at an early stage like this, man. So I'm not gonna sit here and place all these different rewards of color and stuff of that nature on this girl right now because I really don't know. But what I can say, yeah, she's a showstopper. And guess what? These two pups I'm showing you now, if both of them stick around, know for sure one of them is gonna stick around. That's that stud. That's that $1 million dog. That's the one that a big enough bag ain't even gonna move him. I wouldn't care how big your bag is, because whatever you're gonna probably try to spend on him, regardless, 10K, 20K, I'm gonna be able to get that back in the first year with this boy. I'm telling you, watch. But with that being said, man, these dogs will be at all your local shows. It don't matter where your show at. If I feel like I want to pull up and show out and wreck, these pups, if I'm still holding on to this girl, for sure I'm gonna be holding on that stud. But yeah, these dogs will be at your shows, man, and they gonna Make sure you got your dogs together, because I'm starting already early. I'm stacking my boy. He ain't even 4 weeks. He barely going into 4 weeks, and I'm already teaching the boy how to stack. He kind of getting it together, but he want to bite right now. He growling and want to give me a hard time, but he kind of got it figured out a little bit. I just bought him some toys too. I'm gonna hang it on this little setup I got. I had bought a little old, a furry little monkey from Walmart just a while ago, and I'm gonna set it up for these pups, man. But let me let this dog. I got a regular pit bull too. He the last one I let go to the restroom because he one of the ones that when he see I'm doing restroom breaks for some reason he want to drink up all the water. He want to drink the whole bucket of water and eat all his food up. All because he see me doing restroom breaks, and I be telling him all the time, man, you don't want to do that because you go out there and use that restroom now. In the next 20, 30 minutes, you're gonna be thinking I'm gonna take you out again, and it's just not gonna happen like that, man. But this my girl Nala. It's my girl Nala, man. It's my girl Nala, man. This is a Teach great grandbaby. This is a Trunk's daughter. This is a Pogo granddaughter. This is Munch. This is a Munch granddaughter. I don't know if y'all know anything about the house of Munch, but that's her grandmother. That's her mother's mother, and Pogo is her mother's father. Pogo, like I said in the beginning, was a stud that was imported over here to the United States from China. So y'all already know what type of time we on, man. When it comes to this pup right here, man. Y'all already know what type of y'all already know what's going on. If y'all been in this game long enough, y'all know when you hear that China, yeah, when it's real China blood. I ain't talking about nobody that's saying they got China blood and can't prove it. I got paperwork on my dog, so it's gonna speak for itself. The line is gonna go all the way back to the China land, man. Where all the y'all know what's going on. Yeah, y'all know what's going on. Yeah, man. But this is my girl Nala. My baby right here. My baby right here, right. Ain't it right? You just chilling. You ain't like your brother, huh? Your brother want to bite me just a while ago. You ain't gonna bite? What you looking at me like that for? Why you looking at me like that? See, at this early stage right here, you ain't got to worry about when you kiss on these dogs. This early stage like that, you ain't got to worry about kissing all kinds of stuff that have been in the yard and all kinds of them getting all kinds of stuff. The thing that you got to worry about kissing is that's some poop or something. If you one of those breeders that don't clean up behind your dogs, my dogs in my home, so in one area of my house, they little old. The aroma can end up coming to my bedroom, so I try to keep they living quarters in tip-top shape, man, or tip-type shape, to where I ain't got to worry about none of that, man. But what's up? You finna tell me something? What's going on? Huh? What's going on, mama? What's going on? You got the hiccup? Oh, so you growing, huh? You let me know you growing? Yeah, this Nala. That's what we call her over here, Nala. Y'all know where Nala come from, don't y'all? Y'all seen the Lion King, right? Yeah, that's Nala, man. Look at this girl, man. Y'all see, man. This girl have a bright future. So that means if I decide to allow somebody to beef up their program with this next level bull right here, just know, man, you headed to the top with this here. I don't know about everything else you got in your yard. I know for a fact if I decide to let this girl here go, man, hey, it's a showstopper. Yeah, showstopper. Yeah, for real. Right there, right, mama. Let them know. They think I'm playing. Let them know what's going on. Let them know what's going on. You ain't gonna tell them. Let them know what's going on, mama. How you got the hiccup? What that mean? You hungry? Huh? Let me get these dogs together, man. Let this dog in, man, so I can go and feed my pups. Feed my pups so I can, take y'all around the camp, let y'all get an update on what's going on over here at TV Inc., man. It's the laboratory. It's the headquarters. This what magic. This what the magic. What's up? This is where magic is being created, man. Right here. I just want to let y'all get an update on these pups, man. As y'all can tell, girl gonna be short and compact. Girl gonna be big, man. Right now, she kind of, you see how she spread her arms out like that? That's all because she's still young, man. She don't really know what's going on. But as you can see, the chest piece, right? Nice back, nice shoulders, as you can see. Dome. Look at that girl, man. And you can tell she loved. Look at this dog. How many pups you know is able to sit in a man's hand and just be chill like this? I'm talking about how many pups you know that comes right out of mama and chilling like this here. The only pups that comes out of mama that's laid back like this are gifts. These are gifts. The Father blessed me with this. Y'all have to understand the process for me, man, when it came to when it all started for me, man. I've been getting singletons out the deal, and I'm talking about I've been having bags invested into this game, man, and I haven't even seen that break yet. I haven't got that. Yeah, I haven't got that return yet, but I ain't let it discourage me though. I'm still at it because I know one thing, two things for certain. I can't worry about the success right now. I'm worried about my soil, man. I'm worried about the seeds I'm planting right now. I'm worried about my production, man. I'm worried about building up my brand, making people understand who I am. So when things start getting colorful, I already got people comfortable with buying into my program because they can already tell, man, this dude is a dog lover and this man is serious about his brand, man. Because that's what's going on. I'm serious about my brand. For real, for real. Listen, I was just telling my queen not too long ago, man, from this point on, I understand now how much a mother dog plays a major role in the dog's look, the pups look, you know what I'm saying? So, now I understand now that when I go buy into a stud and I got a strong mother that's bringing something to the table, I got to make sure I buy into a dope stud that has a paper trail of his production being on the ground, that has all his looks. You know what I'm saying? That everything he touched, because if that don't happen, that means that stud don't have no strong genes. And if my female dog got some flaws or a flaw going on with her, and I'm trying to breed it up out of her by using a dope stud, I gotta know for a fact this stud genes is strong, because if I mix it up with my female dog, which a lot of female dogs have strong genes, man, and a lot of times, anytime a pup being created, a lot of times it take a lot from the mother. That's the reason why I understand a lot of guys when they say, man, you gotta have it. Yeah, I understand when you going out and you fishing for a dope stud that got a big name and got what you looking for in them. You got to make sure your girl is bringing something to the table, because if your girl ain't bringing nothing to the table, boy, hey, man, you going to be shaking your head like, God damn, man, this motherfucking dog is study giving me this flower that I'm trying to breed up out of it. That's because the stud you're using, he ain't consistent. You looking at his production, it's like a hit and miss, man. I'm looking for that stud that every time he touch something, 99.9 of the time, pups are coming out looking like him. That's what I'm producing over here. That's what I want, man. I want it to where his production is consistent, his looks, his temperament, etc. Personality, everything is all in line with his, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm producing over here, man. I want to make sure, man, anything my stud touch, if anyone buy into my stud, he know for a fact, man, when he buy into my stud, he ain't gotta have no worries, because my stud is consistent. And I'm gonna make sure I have enough evidence to prove to you that my stud don't miss. And that's what I think I got in this boy. Hold on, watch this here. That's what I think I got in this boy. And the reason why I know I got that in this boy, because if you look, you go back and check my channel out, his father named Trunks. It's not a coincidence that this dog looked just like his father, but better. He looked better than his father to me, to be honest with you. No, not throwing no shade on my boy Okadoke Kenner, man, because I appreciate my brother for allowing me to use that stud over there he got, man, that helped me beef up my program with some of the blood that come from his camp. This pup mother is a mother, a dog that I bought from this guy. You know what I'm saying? But this boy here, I see why he wasn't mind. He wasn't tripping about doing an even trade, because I had a Merle that I was looking at on that I was gonna buy into buying to because I know this boy don't miss. And whenever I end up whenever my girl ended up dropping her pups and I told him what the count was and what we had, he didn't mind he didn't mind doing an even trade. That's all because I've been buying into his program. I've been dealing with bro for a minute now. So he was like, man, you know, bro, you one of the ones that have shown me, you know what I'm saying, you believe in my program and you've been spending your money with me. So bro, you know everything gonna be love for you. So he was gonna do an even trade, but now I see why. He know what his stud produced. And he already seeing by, God dang, I done cut my live on with the wrong phone. Hey, I thought I cut it on with this phone. Tripped out. But yeah, man, I think I'm probably gonna have to put my phone on the charger. Hold on, TV Inc. fam. Let me get my dogs together right quick, man. So I'm going to get my puppets feed together so I can show y'all how I get down over here. Hold on. Yeah, this what I'm doing right here with my pups. I don't know if y'all know anything about that nurse sow. I'm using this and I'm grinding the mush I'm feeding them is that truth. I don't know if y'all know anything about that truth, man, but it's the truth. For real, for real. My dogs, I don't have no problems with my dogs responding to the truth or anything in a negative way or nothing. They seem like when I put it in the bowl, if they hungry, they gonna get right to it and don't play with it. They gonna clear, they gonna clear the bowl every time. Look at the pup. He over here trying to suck on his sister like she got nipples or something. Well, hold on. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. Yeah, man, but y'all know a lot of people, man. Y'all understand how this thing go, man. You know, a lot of times, you know, a lot of breeders, man, and a lot of people all around the world, we have a habit of being hard-headed when it comes to to following the laws of the way to approach your bulls when you using certain material like the nurse hall, you know, nurse hall saying weigh your dog and this here, this such and such nature, this and this here such and such nature. But I feel like when you someone that got the formula down, you understand the science behind this stuff, you know what you can and what you can't do. So, you know, a lot of times when you getting certain steps to go by when it comes to using certain materials like nurse owl and how to feed your pups at certain age and stuff of that nature. A lot of that's just steps that a beginner need to abide by if they don't know what's really going on, because you get too carried away and start doing things that's against the grain and you don't know what to expect or how to react if something start getting out of whack. Hey man, I'm here to tell you, boy, you may be in some trouble. You may be end up losing some good investments, you know. But me personally, I don't have to worry about that. I've been doing it long enough. But it's one of them birds that I bought from Walmart. I'm finna hang this here on my little heating lamp on my dog somewhere on the heating lamp and have it hang down and start preparing my bulls to cut up in the yard whenever I'm trying to show out, you know what I'm saying? When I'm trying to show out and put on for the camp, man, to let y'all know what's going on over here. So y'all know I'm starting early. I'm already knowing what's going on now, TB Inc. family. I'm knowing what's going on already. So I already know I gotta start early before I let my dogs get carried away and start falling victim to the system that my other bulls have failed. I have allowed them to fall victim to, that's causing me to have that tug of war effect with them, because I let them get too carried away and love them so much to where now when I'm getting on their butts about certain things, they want to continue on and act like they ain't trying to hurt nothing I'm saying, because Man, I let them run free, but it hurted me though. It hurted me. And now I understand I'm not gonna allow that to happen with these two bulls because I end up having a bull that I just had before these bulls. She's like, I think she going on like 6 months, if not 6 months. I gotta check her out. Hello, from what's going on? What's going on? That's crazy. You said that, boy. That's boy. That's crazy that you said where you from. And that country right there is someone that's been tapped into my music. That's ironic, man. That's beautiful, man. Good to have you here, brother, sister, whoever you are. Yeah, I'm gonna put this thing together. But this how I get down. I use a cup like this. You remember, you gotta understand and be mindful of this. What the mother produced, the milk the mother produced, if you've been letting your dog, your pups feed off mother, if you've been letting the pups feed off mother, you have to understand mother. Now, I don't know why a lot of people say that, but hey, that's rude. That's very rude. That's what's going on. I'm tripping. I done put the monkey right here. She see the monkey. She want to play them. Man, put the monkey up. Yeah, cause she gonna start acting up about these monkeys. That's their mother. But she wanted to warn her like shit. I didn't let her get too vibrant and too carried away to where when I be getting on her butt, she don't be trying to hear nothing I be saying. So that reason why I said what I said with these pups here, I'm gonna make sure they all the way show ready, man. These right here gonna be showstoppers right here. These pups right here I just had gonna be showstoppers. And they gonna be ready to stack on some of the best in the game. Cause I'm gonna make sure they got what it takes to be able to take over the game. For real. And I'm not being arrogant. I'm being humble, to be honest with you. I know what I got over here. I've been waiting this long for it, and Father finally blessed me. So you already know when the Father done bless you and you know that you got some prizes over here. Yeah, I got prized possessions over here, man. So you know it's only right that I got to show you how good God's been to me, man. I've been missing. I wouldn't say I've been missing, but them singletons been hurting me, man. Especially when you dealing with somebody that jumped in the game and really was naive to the way the vets operate and stuff of that nature, man. I paid down about $1,500 for a C-section, man. I was sleeping, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Which is probably more expensive in other places, but you know where I'm from Texas. So, you know, everything big in Texas, man. You know, we got multiple resources, man, to where, you know, the numbers changes up. You run into the right places, man. So we don't have to worry about the more big numbers when it comes to C-sections and stuff of that nature in other countries or other states and stuff like that, because, you know, we the great state of Texas, man. You know, I ain't throwing no shade on no other places around the globe, man. You know, it's much love, but I'm just saying, you know, things just kind of the prices change a little bit. The prices are better down here, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. When you in a great state, a big state, man, you already know prices gonna change. Numbers are gonna get better. And nah, I don't think I want to use this. I think I'm gonna throw this in the trash. Really, what happened, TV Inc. family? This is the brand new bag of the Nurse Owl that I bought, and I knew I was running low, and I didn't stop by the feed store before night hit. You know what I'm saying? Before, should I say before? Well, I didn't buy this from the feed store. I bought this from Tractor Supply, but I didn't stop by Tractor Supply before it closed. So that was all because I knew I had a couple of bags, and that one bag right there I've been having for a while. I see it, it's not. I can't use that. I smelled it. It don't smell right. Let's see how this other bag I got smell. I don't know. I may be tripping, man. I think I'm tripping. Let me make sure if I move forward. I know I got enough to hold me over with the pups till morning. Oh, this good. This good. This good. Yeah, expiration date is 11/18/25. We good. I guess that smell of that milk, I just never got a chance to put my nose in the bag to really smell what it smell like when the milk is fresh. But I see this milk is still fresh. It's still good. It's still good, TV family. But yeah, I put one scoop in there. That's one, and then hold on. I really be trying to put two in here, but when I put two of these in there, and that's all because in the beginning I was giving one, but I put so much water in it to where I kind of fill out my whip game to make sure if it's too thick or it's thick enough to where once I start feeding my pups, I'm knowing that it's enough to stick on them to hold me over to where I can be able to rest and don't have to come back in here trying to feed them because they hungry, they been up under the heating lamp too long and they kind of hydrated, so I try to make sure I put enough in them and I make sure that the milk is thick enough. But what I'm about to do here tonight, because I fed them once today on the mush and I kind of played it on now with giving them milk all through the day. So at night, whenever I get ready to rest my head, I make sure I put a nice mush bowl together and feed them to hold them over so I can rest. Cause mother, she was helping me, but now she at a point to where she like, dang, they don't want to stop eating. They keep feeding on me and they got teeth, so she ain't been wanting to get up in this pool with them cause they sucking on them, but them teeth done grew in, so I guess they hurting the two at the same time. Y'all know how it goes, man, when you dealing with these bulls. But I'm gonna put some H2O on this milk. Finna get in here and grind up some of this feed so I can put a nice mush bowl together. I'm gonna show y'all how I dress my mush up for my pups at the early stage like this and how I feed them. All because, like I say, I haven't figured out the best approach when it comes to, introducing my bulls to mush. So, whenever I try to put the mush together and put it down and putting hope on, just hoping the dog just start going in right when I put it down, it just don't work half the time. Half the time I put that mush down, they sit there and see it, and they like, man, I'm not familiar with this. I don't know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? What I supposed to be doing? That's how they be looking. I put them in the mush. They stepping out like, I don't want this on me. I don't know what is this. They can smell it and they familiar with it because I fed it to them, but they really not aware of how to approach the mush because I guess I haven't built up a strong enough hunger pain that will make them go right in because I know there's a lot of guys that's operating in a lot of different programs outside of my program. They done figured it out. I don't know if they allowing they bulls to build up a bigger hunger pain to where whenever they put that mush down, them bulls just go straight to it or what. But I noticed a lot of guys that I have been watching, these gotta be veterans. These gotta be veterans that I've been watching, guys that like CBK Kennels, Tommy over there, guys like Golden Child, the youngster over there that was from Chicago that moved to Atlanta now, in Houston now, guys like Fetty Wap, you know what I'm saying? A couple of scholars in the game, guys I tip my hat to, guys that I've been, taking notes on, when it comes to, the way they move and groove and if they camp or whatever. And I can't forget about my boy Eastside Exotic. Appreciate you too for allowing me to use V-Long before we lost him, man. Long live V-Long. Appreciate Eastside Exotic as well, man, for allowing me to beef up my camp with some of that V-Long blood. Yeah, V Long son. This one of V Long's sons, man. I heard my boy say, you know, he got a stud over there in Atlanta, man. One of V Long, the smallest sons, man. But I don't know. I think my son, he'll be Long's son too. I think he giving whoever he's saying is the smallest stud to run for his money. The only thing that I seen with that stud that he said was one of V Long's smallest sons. The only thing that I seen that had my stud a little beat is that stud he's saying one of V Long's smallest sons is compact. You know what I'm saying? My stud kind of got a little link on me. He ain't like a weenie, but he ain't just got that compact look. But I matched him up with a dope girl. You know what I'm saying? I got a female over here by the name of Millie. I matched him up with Millie. Remember what I told y'all when it comes to this breeding, or when it comes to the art of mastering breeding, you have to understand the ins and outs of how this stuff works. And I'm just on the surface when it comes to matching it up, or what it takes to match up the right one, the right stud, or the right female with what's gonna work, and what the way to produce greatness. I'm just on the surface. I haven't really got too deep into the core, but I kind of understanding a lot about the surface. Eventually, I'm gonna get into the core how this stuff works. But right now, I'm taking it one day at a time. And I'm learning from trial and error. So what I have discovered from working in the field of trial and error is that I gotta make sure when I match any of my bitches, you know what I'm saying, up with a dope stud, I gotta make sure my bitch is carrying some she gotta be carrying some weight. She gotta be bringing something to the table, to where when I match up with a dope stud that got a big name in the game, I got to make sure she bringing something to the table, because I can't expect this stud that got a big name to bring the best out of my bitch, you know what I'm saying, or help me produce the next level bulls if my bitch ain't bringing something to the table. I got to make sure my bitch got what it takes, you know what I'm saying, or got everything that I'm looking for, you know what I'm saying, to be able to produce the next level, bull, you know what I'm saying, that in order to be able to, show the people, man, that, TB Inc. over here eating, man, don't sleep on us, man. Yeah, I'm an underdog, man, but I'm coming for the top, man. You understand me? I'm coming up out of there, man. I'm like a diamond in the rough, man. I'm being cleaned up. I'm being polished. I'm being broke back down. I'm being polished. Been broke back to, yeah. Eventually, you're going to see the shine, man, but I don't want you to focus on the shine. I want you to focus on the product. You understand me? Because the product going to shine. The product going to speak for itself and understand and make you understand the reason why, understand me, I'm shining. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, let me get this shit out the way so I can show y'all how we get iron over here at TV Inc. And let me see, man. I don't know if I got a plug over here. But I know I got to put, hold on, let me get this out the way. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to show y'all the syringe that I use. This works for me. So, if you want to incorporate my approach, you know what I'm saying, in your program, man, feel free to do it. I'm going to show you how to get iron, man, and how I get iron, and show you how it works for me. The thing with this syringe right here, this is what I want you to understand. When you're using this, see, a lot of people do a tube feed, and a lot of people, go by a different approach, and what works for them, but what works for me, and I'm going to show you how it works for me. But what I want you to understand, when you're using this at the earliest stage, when you start, syringe feeding your pups, you want to make sure you have your emotions intact first. Your emotions have to be intact. Because if you are one of those person that's very impatient, this won't be the approach for you, homie. I'm just telling you now. You have to have the patience to be able to work with this shit. Because if your emotions out of whack, the moment you fill this syringe up and you approach feeding your bull from this syringe, if you moving too fast, you could cause your bull to end up intaking the feed or the milk in the wrong pipes and cause your bull to end up start gasping for air and stuff of that nature, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you because I learned. You know, when I first started using this thing, I was really at that stage of being a little bit impatient. And, you know, I knowing this is what I want to do, and I feel like this is the best for me, this best approach for me. But I was still tapping in and trying to feed too fast with this here. And it caused me to have to, yeah, I had to do CPR on my dog and mouth to mouth because I put too much on him. You know what I'm saying? And he went down the wrong pipe and, you know, milk coming out of his nose and stuff of that nature. So, you know, I'm just letting you know what you're about to witness is best to take notes, man, and continue to replay this video if you kind of, I forgot, I seen what he was doing. It was going smooth for him, but I lost out. I need to, yeah, it's best to keep going back at this video right here, man, to see how I get on, man, in order to avoid some of the errors that I made in the beginning, man. I'm telling you, man, this approach right here is the best approach. I'm telling you. If you master it, this is the best approach. I know a lot of people may feel otherwise, man, but I'm telling you, you know, Theo is telling you, man, this is what works for me, man. Look at my bulls. Look at my bulls, man. They done made it this far. Something going on. I know something, don't I? For a bull to make it this far, that must mean I know how to nurse a pup, don't you think? If you don't know how to nurse a pup, this pup is not going to reach this point. And a lot of people that understand this game here, when you're dealing with this kind of a breed of dog, this kind of breed of dog is not a breed of dog that you play with. Because any error, the wrong error, can cause you to lose something like this. This is a prized possession. These bulls are prized possession. And if you don't know what you're doing with it, man, hey, man, hard earned work would be down the drain. You're going to be sitting there, damn, man. Yeah, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be beating yourself down because you already knowing. If this dog what's going on? What's all that going on? If this dog make it past, them dog make it past them 3 days, yeah, you done did your best. You didn't put your best foot forward then. Because that's what a lot of us breeders, man, we be trying to get past that 3rd day, man. Them 3rd day, them 3 days might be some of the mostest, yeah, them be some of the rockiest days, man. We be trying to get past that number 3, man. That 3. It's my boy chasing, man. But let me get this milk together so I can show y'all how I get on, man. Let me get this out the way so I can go on and move forward. I try to make sure when I mix this stuff up that I have it like the temperature of what I remember, the mama temperature, body heat. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I mix up my milk, I make sure it's kind of like the temperature of body heat. So whenever I do start giving my dogs the milk, it kind of matches up with the temperature of the mother. So, you know, they respond to it the same way they respond to the mother's nipple. Instead of giving me a hard time when I'm trying to feed. Y'all seen how many scoops I put in this cup before I filled it up, right? This is a little bit over a half a cup, right? It's a little bit over half a cup. With those two scoops that I had placed in this cup, this good enough because the milk is still gonna be thick, and with the temperature of the water that I placed on the milk, it breaks it down good. So what you do is, you take out the time, man, mix this thing together, man. This is fun. This here's something you gotta have the patience for, man. You gotta have the patience for this thing, man. Gotta sit here and break that milk down. It's like an egg beater, man. It's like an egg beater. You gotta break that milk all the way down. So look at my bulls. If I wish I could show y'all how they respond. And they know what time of they hear that work. Whip game proper, whip game proper, whip game proper, whip game proper, whip game proper. Yeah. You have fun with this thing, man, where it don't get too overwhelming and boring, because you're going through the same repeatedly steps trying to keep these bulls functional and keep them fed and all those good works, man. Yeah, man. So that's what I do. I sit here and mix it up long enough to where I feel like that milk done broke down. And this how much feed that I feed. Watch this. I see a lot of people when they feeding they bulls munch. It don't matter how many dogs they got. I wouldn't care if you got a litter of 6. Put too much mush down there, them dogs ain't gonna eat all that mush. I seen a lot of guys want to put big old bowls down there like they feed big old dogs. These dogs, the stomachs, they had stomachs haven't spread it up wide enough to where they can take down a big scoop like this. I see some people using a scoop like this. I bought this from your local Tractor Supply. Scoop like this. They down there got it at this mark and putting it in the blender, breaking it down, putting milk on it, so thick, and then put it in the area where they bulls are located, and expect they bulls to take it all down. Which, you know, a lot of guys that may do that as well. They may have a reason why they doing that. They probably put